Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, man. Bring you another edition of the Starting Five. But before we do, we got the lineup review. Going on my best lineup on yesterday's slate. So we gonna jump right into it for y'all. Y'all know what to do, man. If you new to the channel, this your first time stumbling across us, you hit the right spot, man. You know it's the best kept secret in daily fantasy sports, the Golden Goose DFS show. Hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification bells on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop, alright? Listen, and also, you know what I need you to do. One small favor, man. Hit that like button, man. That's the least you can do for real. I'm giving y'all these picks free of charge. I'm giving you free game. At least you can do is hit the like button. That's at least, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, now, if you want to tip your bartender, the PayPal and Cashapp is in the description of this video. Let's get to it, alright? Last night, very solid, profitable night on both sites. Got my best lineup put up from DraftKings. This was the $12 single entry. Came in 55th place. Put up 311. Starting five had some moving parts last night. Had some moving parts. I originally posted Dinwiddie, Edwards, Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura, and Thomas Bryant. We thought Luka would be out, but he wasn't. So once we got that news, I told y'all to pivot to De'Aaron Fox. My bad. I told y'all to pivot to De'Aaron Fox and Aaron Wiggins. But then we got news Aaron Wiggins wasn't starting. So we had to pivot off of Aaron Wiggins, man. I told y'all to go up to Kenrick Williams if you could. I went green here. I should have went Troy Brown Jr. Troy Brown, oh my God! I get Troy Brown put it like 39 for 3,300. I get Troy Brown Jr. in here, man. We got a sweat going. But De'Aaron Fox at the top, under five, right at 5% on. He's a 50 burger, very solid 8.3. Just wanted to get a piece of that game. I love Edwards, and I knew if Edwards was to hit a ceiling performance or go, it would take a closer game, so I wanted somebody to play him back with, either Fox or Sabonis on the other side. I went Fox over here on DK. I went Fox on FanDuel and went Sabonis in the lineup as well. But just trying to get a run back with Anthony Edwards, who was very solid at 28%, gave us 57 fantasy points. Green 3%, 19, not too bad. He ain't destroy me, so I take what I can get. Rui Hachimura, I definitely expected more from him, but all he did was score. He didn't give you too much else, man. 16 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. So just a mainly scoring night for him, but 22 fantasy points definitely didn't kill you at 4,100. Thomas Bryant definitely gave you a solid return, 6x value over here with 31 fantasy points at 35% on. DeJounte Murray wanted to squeeze him in. I mentioned him in yesterday's video, man. I told you if Trae Young was out, he was definitely in play. He was in play regardless, but 28% gave you 67 fantasy points. Very solid. Got back to Jeremy Grant here, 17% on. He gave us 31. And then Precious Achiuwa. You know, I told you yesterday in the video, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, man. Keep playing him. Got him at 51%, 32 fantasy points from him. And there you have it. Just starting DraftKings best lineup 311. Like I said, came in 55th place, winning 40 over here on the $12 single entry. FanDuel 328. This is actually the big contest, the $5 contest. 50K the first over here. We came in 1400 place, pretty much 150th place to be exact. Winning $20 over here. Put up 328. Just run through the lineup real quick. Same thing happened over here with the starting five. Had Dinwiddie in here. Had to pivot to Fox, but it's very similar looking starting fives yesterday. If you played it on FanDuel, I gave you, it ended up being Fox, Edwards, Rui, Precious, and Thomas Bryant. So Fox at 5% on over here, 51 fantasy points. Got back to Dame Lillard, 8% on. He gave us 53. Nice outing for him. You know what Anthony Edwards did. Alex Burks was okay at 5K, 25% on. Just needed a value piece. Rui let me down. I had far too much Rui yesterday. He didn't give me a big enough score. A lot of Rui really held some of my lineups down. Got the Kenrick Williams over here once we saw he was starting. 26 points for him was okay. Precious Achiuwa, 31. I got some base Diop in here, man. Need the value to fit in Lillard. Base Diop ended up being very solid for me. At 5% on, gave us 32 fantasy points. And then Thomas Bryant, 31 fantasy points on FanDuel. So 328 best score on FanDuel. But let's get to today's 5-game slate and talk about what I got cooked up for you guys. All right. Now, we definitely waiting on a lot of news. That Lakers news is going to be the biggest. LeBron and AD. I'm assuming they play. I don't know. Definitely going to have to wait and see. But if they're out, it's going to bring in all those Laker guys once again. So we just got to wait on that news. But as we see it right now, at the top, point guard, give me Jalen Brunson, 7,900. I'm guessing, like I said, I'm guessing LeBron James and AD is back. So should be a good game. Great matchup for the Knicks, up-paced matchup. Lack of defense over there. Jalen Brunson has been very solid all year, 7,900, man. I'm going to look to him in this spot to have another solid game. Like I said, especially in the juicy matchup against this Lakers defense. Give me some Jalen Brunson. You know who runs the show over there. It's Brunson, Barrett, and Randall. So I'll take Brunson right here, 7,900. At the shooting guard, you see him. Thumbnail. Trying to be first to the party. Brandon Ingram, 7,600. The minutes are creeping up. He played, 29 minutes last game. I'm hoping he can get up over 30 here, trying to be first to the party. And this is a good time as any on this 5-game slate, man. Hopefully he comes in a little lower on. People are a little skeptical of him because he hasn't had a big performance since he returned. But if those minutes going to creep up past 30, I want to be in on that, and I want to be in on it early, man. Give me some Brandon Ingram at 7,600. Your thumbnail play for the day. I like him. All right. That's small forward. Like, we hunting for value right now with not a lot of news out there, nothing set in stone. I like getting to Patrick Williams, 4,900. Now listen, his floor is in the teens, his ceiling's about 35. Ain't no telling where you gonna fall. We hoping we can get closer to the 35 mark at 4,900. But like I said, man, we're hurting for value right now. We definitely gonna need some news. I like looking at Patrick Williams though. He should be a solid value play regardless on this 5-game slate. All right. At the power forward, other value guy I'm looking at, Larry Nance Jr. Now here's a play, guys. He should see anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, this we know. He's going to be somewhere in that range. I'm hoping it's closer to 30 because you got a matchup here against the Denver Nuggets. Jay Val has got to guard the Joker. So I'm hoping that can mean a little foul trouble for him and get a few more minutes for Larry Nance here in this spot. If he can approach 30 minutes, he's a legit double-double threat at 4,100. Could be a piece you need. I like looking at Larry Nance Jr. here as a value play. And then coming in Sunday, I got my eye on Bam Adebayo, especially if Jimmy Butler is out. I think he's in play. He's okay if Jimmy Butler plays, but he's gonna be a far better play if Jimmy Butler is out. I know it's a tough matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, but it's a 5-game slate, man. Not a lot of games are jumping out right now. It's only like 2 or 3 with high totals, so you're going to have to get some guys in a tough spot. I don't mind getting the Bam right here if Butler is out. Should have to do a lot more for this Miami Heat team going against a strong Cleveland Cavaliers squad. But there you have it, your starting 5 for DraftKings. Jalen Brunson, Brandon Ingram, Patrick Williams, Larry Nance Jr., and Bam Adebayo, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine. Let's go take a look at FanDuel, see what I'm rocking with over there. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, what you waiting on, man? Let's get to it. At the top, staying with it. Jalen Brunson, $400 discount over here. I'll take him a little bit of a sale price over here. Like I said, I love the matchup, love the game environment. Fast-paced game for him, horrible defense. I like Jalen Brunson here in this spot. Hopefully LeBron and AD play so we can get a good game and, maybe push this over in this particular mark here, in this particular game, so to speak. At the shooting guard, I got some interest in Donovan Mitchell. 8,100. It's all about the price tag here. I know it's a tough matchup. This is going to be the slowest paced game on the slate. Lowest total too, I believe. So it's a tough one, but 8,100. Donovan Mitchell can drop you 45, 50 points in this spot. I know it's a tough matchup, but give me Donovan Mitchell right here, 8,100. I like this price tag over here on FanDuel. You know what he's capable of. That's the small forward. Come on, man. It was a thumbnail. You know he going to be over here. Brandon Ingram, man, $7K. Definitely take the discount over here on FanDuel. He's probably going to be a little more on over here on FanDuel with this price. But like I said, we just trying to be early to the party. Scope it out. I like Brandon Ingram here going against the Denver Nuggets. Y'all know what he was doing before he got hurt. Hopefully this is the game. Like I said, he go over 30 minutes and he find his groove scoring-wise. So I like getting the Brandon Ingram here, all right? It's a little risky, but I'm okay with it on this 5-game slate. At the power forward, I'm sticking to my guns. Give me Larry Nance once again. I just think it's a good chance J Val gets in foul trouble and we get more minutes from that. J Val could not and stay out there. It's so many ways. J Val could get in foul trouble and get out of there. They could just not play him. They don't mind cutting J Val minutes for whatever reason the case may be. So it's a lot of ways Nance can get his playing time. So I'm heavy on Larry Nance right now. With no news, he's one of my favorite value plays. All right. And then coming in at the center, I want to look at Nikola Vucevic, 8,200. Like this price tag as well. We all know the best way to attack the Clippers is in the front court. Zubac is not much of a defensive stalwart down there, so they definitely can be had in the front court. Pardon me. I like it in Nikola Vucevic right here at 8,200. There you have it, your starting five for FanDuel. Nikola Vucevic, Larry Nance. Got a coffee this morning. Sorry. Brandon Ingram, Donovan Mitchell, and Jalen Brunson, man. That's going to do it for us here today, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they in mine. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.